welcome back. I think we're at week 6. I'm not 100% sure. All the weeks are merging into one now. Me and Rick are on it. Stormy Daniels is happening, so we're struggling with doing anything outside. Even having the workshop doors open is proving to be a nightmare, so we are battling through the storm. This week, well, today's plan of action, I'll tell you what today's plan of action is first. Today's plan of action is to get the shower sorted and lined and all that, and then Rick's starting on his kitchen unit, his sink unit and all that kind of thing today. But also I've got some more electric stuff to do. Again, electrics is not going to be an all-in-one day thing. It's going to be drop on it as and when. Whenever Rick's doing something that I can't do or whatever, I'm going to be just doing electric. So I'm just beefing up the battery cables at the minute. Do you want to come say hello?
I didn't get to say bye Felicia. You
didn't get to say bye Felicia. I'll try and make him say bye Felicia. In fact, we'll pre-record bye Felicia. So it's, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock Monday morning, so we've already been at it for 5 hours, haven't we?
Easy, haven't I?
Easily 5 hours.
I've done 6.
Yeah, he does more than me because I'm lazy. I keep saying So we've already done some work. Again, I've done some electrics this morning. I got some new cabling arrived, so we've cracked on with that. And also we cracked on with the shower. Now the shower's changed kind of drastically, but at the same time, it's a big change to the shower, really, isn't it? We've added a storage compartment to the top of the shower. Now the shower, Liam is 6'2", so I'm 6 foot, so that's a good 4 inches above my head, isn't it? Yeah. So a 6'4" shower is more than enough, especially in a camper van. And to be fair, in like a normal van, you're lucky to get even that. So they've got a big storage shelf. This is where Janine specifically said she wanted somewhere to put blankets, and I think that is the perfect place for blankets. And Rick's just cut the first bit of shower lining now, so I'll show you that going in fact. Before anybody says, oh, I really like that blue, that's just a protective cover, same as what was on this door. It's going to be white. So that's the first part of the shower. Well, the first part of the shower lining really is the ply. The ply board is already on. The second part is the plastic sheeting. That's going to get bonded to the ply and then sealed in, and then that's the shower fully sealed in. Also, just as an additional thing, in the base of the shower unit, the shower cupboard, you might be able to see this expertly routed line here. Look how good that is.
Not bad for the first attempt.
Not bad for the first attempt. Rick's been trying to teach me to use a router because it's something that I don't really use. But that router line there is because I've decided to put a light in the shower. I wasn't going to put a light in the shower because it's a very light van anyway, and for the amount of time they're going to spend in the shower, it wouldn't really need one. But also, if Liam's talking about getting that temper door thing, definitely need a light in the shower. So this is to run the cabling back through there and up into the fuse board, into a switch and all that business. And there's going to be a light just there. That's what that's for. What's next after shower?
Storage on the wall.
Storage.
Another one of these.
So we're building another storage unit here, which are going to sit directly above the sink unit.
Yep. To match these.
To match where possible.
Yes. As close as possible.
As close as possible. We are struggling a little bit in that there are things that are wanted that aren't really possible. We're trying, aren't we? We're trying to make everything that they want happen.
You showed them the seating?
I showed them seating on the end of the last video, yeah.
Right.
So that's the seating area, and so that's going to match the other side as well. So we're just trying to sort that out. As for electrics, things are coming on a little bit. We've got to make a fuse board. Yeah, I might make the fuse board if you're too busy.
What do you mean?
Sorry, fuse board, switch panel.
Alright, okay.
I might make it out of that 9mm ply.
Why don't you do it out of some of the worktop when it turns up?
I just wonder if it might stick out too much.
It's only 16 mil.
Is it? Right, well we might do that then, we might do that. We're going to make, a lot of this stuff's custom made. We can buy a switch panel that's black plastic for 15 quid, but it's just black plastic in here, it ain't going to look right.
Well, hopefully that'll turn up next couple of days, I need that.
Yeah, the worktop will be a game changer, won't it? That'll make things look a lot better. At what length is it?
8x4 sheet.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what it's coming in. That's only 1400.
Oh, right, okay. But 600, yeah.
Yeah. So then we'll have some for this side.
Yeah.
And for that little panel and some chopping boards and everything.
Cool. Alright. Anyway, leave us to it because we're so busy.
Yeah.
Somebody said in the comments, can you be a bit more in depth? Now, I really appreciate that comment, and it's nice that you're interested, but we ain't got time. If this was like a few months long project, and we had time to talk you through every single aspect of this build, I would love to do that.
If I were filming this, you'd get a before and after picture.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm trying to film as much as I can, but the filming is hindering progress, so it's difficult. But anyway, I'm gonna crack on with this shower. Or we're gonna crack. There, can't be arsed, but as you can see, shower is in. The shower lining is done. The only, just ignore that light flickering. It's because I've not wired it up to fuse board yet, because I've not got round to that yet. Just temporarily so you can see it. So the shower mixer tap and shower head is in. High pressure shower head, essential in a van. I still need to go around and silicone the edges and all that business, but you already know that, I don't need to explain that to you. It's not 100% done. And then you can see above there the overhead cupboard for blankets, etc. So Liam Engineer have not seen this yet, they don't even know that we're doing that yet. It was just a suggestion that they had. And actually it makes my job easier because now we don't have to contend with the curve of the roof with this bit, so we've actually just squared the shower off, and again it is 6'4" so that's how much headroom I've got. Liam's a couple of inches taller than me, but again in a shower in a van it's cramped, you know what I mean? It is like, you know what I mean? Showers in a van are for quick showers when you've been on the road for weeks at a time. You're not gonna have a shower every single day in this, and you're not gonna have long showers either, but that's that. Rick's cupboard. This is sort of, it's a half bathroom cupboard really, because their sink's going to be a bathroom sink as well as a washing the pots sink. So it's kind of like a bathroom cupboard, kitchen cupboard. So they're probably going to put toiletries in there mainly. It's not got round to doing the cupboard yet, but I've done the plumbing. And I know it kind of looked like that before, but believe me, I've actually done some actual plumbing behind here. But main thing is that the shower is in. So the shower's pretty much done now. The light does work, obviously. I've just disconnected it for the time being, but there we go. The shower is more or less done. I've done a bit more work on the electrical setup, but not a huge amount of work. You just have to ignore that. It's going to look better than that. But anyway, other things, the fridge is now wired up and ready and working and done and all that business. So that's another good thing. So chipped away today. A few more jobs ticked off the long list of jobs that still need to be done. Tuesday, week 6. Rick Beechwood. As you can see there, the sink unit is flying up. It's Tuesday morning. Are we still on morning?
Nearly dinner.
Nearly dinner time. I've not recorded any this morning because, again, just so busy trying to get everything done that we need to do in a short space of time. This kitchen unit is done, the kitchen sink unit is done, but also down here we have the Bobble Vans heat exchanger and Bobble Vans hot water tank there. So that means that hot water can be plumbed in now, and that can be gotten ready to be done. I'm just still waiting on a cold water tank, which is something that is essential, and we've still not got one, which is partly my fault as well, to be fair, because I've not taken any measurements for one yet because I've been so busy doing everything else. This morning I've been on with electrics again. It looks a mess in there, but trust me, it's not going to be a mess when it's done. What else? Oh, stuff has arrived. Stuff has arrived. Get ready for this. Oh, this big package here is. Oh, look at them bad boys. Pimp my ride. General grabbers. Not as good as Maxxis tyres, but still good. Still good. Right, worktop is hopefully arriving today. We've been told it's arriving today, so we can finally get that worktop done. And again, it'll arrive just in time to get the worktop on here done. And that is it so far. Again, right now what I'm working on is this little bit of wood here, and that is a switch panel that we're making, because switch panels look crap that you buy for camper vans. So we're going to make one. These are little micro switches we've got here, and I'm going to put them onto there, and that is going to go here, so that when they open the door they can turn the house lights on, when they're in bed they can turn the lights on, and all that jazz. Right, let's go, let's get cracking. Right, so I spent a fair bit of time making this little panel here, but there it is. That's going to be all their switches, plus some extras in case they want anything else added in at a later date, and that is now going to fit there, and that's it. So they're going to be able to access everything from bed if they need to, but also when they come through the main door, and even through there if they're going to come through there. Now I've got the annoying task of having to wire all that up. I'll just to give you an update on the switch panel. So it's not in, but it's in enough. Right, so again, they are micro switches, meant to be subtle. They don't, from far away, they don't stand out too much, they're not excessive. But, most importantly, we have lights. So that's that 4 working, and turn them off, and then turn the other 4 on, turn them off. That's the top 2, and then I've just done the kitchen light. You just have to ignore those twisty wires. I've not finished it yet. I need to solder them together and get them out of the way, you know. But we've got light, and we need that light because I'm going to show you what Rick's done today. So here is all the bobble equipment and diesel heater under there. We're going to put a shelf in over the top of there so they can still utilise the space somewhat. And then we've got cupboard doors. Soft close and magnets, soft close and magnets. And then the second stage is this bit here. Now this bit here looks a bit like a seat, like that. However, it's not a seat. This is where the wood burner is going to go. So we have a guard on this side to stop it from hitting the seating area that's not been built yet. And then round here, on the side of here, and here is going to be tiled. to protect it from the heat. How about that? It's looking good, isn't it? And then this is where their dog's gonna go. Only kidding. That's just for storage so they can get in there, because the seat that's going here is going to be similar to this one with a lift up lid. So they're going to be able to lift up the lid, get in and put stuff inside there, because obviously that's where the wood burner is going to be. But also not just that, the water heater system is going to go into there a little bit as well. So that's it. What do you think, Rick?
Lovely.
You've done a good job, haven't you?
Done an awesome job.
Have we worked hard today?
We have, I have. You always work hard.
I've worked hard today.
You're not having a warm brew yet, have you?
I ain't had a warm brew yet today. Look at what I had to do today. Solder all them onto there. And soldering ain't my strong point. But I've had to make that myself. I'm proud of that because I'm not an electrician.
I'm not a joiner, right?
Believe it or not, I know that you probably think I am after that, but
obviously,
you're not a joiner. You're a fucking master craftsman. You're a member. You're head honcho at the Guild of Master Craftsmen.
I'm a plasterer.
Plasterer. You can see how it's coming on now, though, can't you? No worktop yet, though.
No. It'll take me an hour.
It'll take him half an hour. I am knackered. I think that what's his face? Rick's knackered. But some updates. Again, I've just been doing wiring most of the day, so there's not much to show you, but I've just done some wiring. There we go. Rick's basically done all the good work today. The seating area, the opposite seating area is pretty much done apart from the trim bits, but he's going to do that tomorrow. Lid to get inside, just move his Fisher Price tools out of the way, be able to get in there and show you. But basically that is all the big furniture, all the furniture really pretty much done apart from worktops. And there he is. Just been saying, put your Fisher Price tools on.
Yeah.
On there.
Mickey Mouse tools.
But yeah, we've had a sit down here, haven't we? And we sat
and lunch.
Yeah, sit. We can. It does exactly what it's something.
Romantic.
Seating area. It is a romantic seating area.
Yes.
Log burner is going to go there. Obviously, this bit here is a divider for that. That's it. It's just getting there, isn't it? Yeah. We've come up with some good ideas for some of the bits. We've just had a bit of a natter about it, about a bit of a planning off.
Finding me more work to do, aren't you?
Finding more work to do because he's working harder than I expected, and so I need to make most of. But yeah, that's it. End of Tuesday. It's just coming together, innit? It's just coming together. I'm going to show you the electrics, but they're just not done yet. Wired in the electric cupboard light. Everything's on now. The solar is now connected up, and it's going dark now, so you can't really tell. There was a couple of watts going in, which means it's working at least. But tomorrow we'll see that working properly up. The multi-plus is in and ready and working. We can now get our plug sockets that are all over the place sorted out. Speaking of plug sockets, the plugs. Bear with me a sec. My knees are killing. Speaking of plug sockets, this is where one of the plug sockets is going to go, and then also the diesel heater outlet somewhere on this panel here. Not decided that yet, but that will be decided very soon. I've got to tidy my mess up. I'm going to do it tomorrow. We're going to go in because tonight is Tuesday, which means the YouTube video for last week is out tonight, so we're going to go watch that in our pants. Good night. I don't know what's happened, but I appear to have woke up in summer. It's t-shirt weather. The sun is shining, but we're back on it. Rick's just finishing off the edging. There he is. Rick's fucking in summer mode as well. We're going to get our bikinis out in a bit. Yeah, he's just finishing off those bits on there, and then that's the seat, doesn't it? Yeah. Fucking Bobby Dazzler.
Just got to do the table then.
Got to do the table then, Ashley. And of course, for probably like the 5th day running, I'm in the electrical cupboard. Just switching a few bits out. Things seem to be working alright. First time, don't they? Without any hiccups.
No, perfect.
Perfect. I'm an electrician. We'll crack on and we'll keep you updated. I think we're going to do the shower today.
Yeah, we're going to do all the cladding on the front of it.
We're going to get the shower completed today.
When you pull your finger out.
When I pull my finger out. here. So we're just trying to figure out the table size. Well, not figure it out, we figured it out.
Of course we have.
So we figured it out. Seating area is done and completo. Finito. Let me just shimmy out of here. Whoa!
Oh, bloody hell.
But just by coincidence, the table leg has arrived. Just in time, actually. Literally as we're building the table. As Rick was building the table. But that's what the van's looking like now. This is what it's going to look like when the doors are open from the outside. And then this table will fold down and fit on these gaps here, on this gap here, to make it like a U-shaped sofa or a bit of a lounge area. Rick's going to demonstrate that now. He's such a fucking legend. Look, like that. That's what it's going to look like. So when it's in bedroom mode.
Oh, lounge mode.
Lounge mode, yeah. You could sleep on that. It's a bit narrow, but you could still sleep on it, couldn't you? Yeah. But that's not the aim anyway. It's not the aim to sleep on it. It's just if they had a guest over, could potentially sleep on that.
There's a compromise, isn't there?
Yeah.
The thing is to put a cushion on it, feet up, chill out.
Yeah.
Happy days.
There we go. Those happy days.
Those happy days.
Those happy days. Why do today what you can put off until tomorrow? I'm in front now. As you know, I've been working on the electrics for a couple of days now. On and off, I've been doing other things as well, but I've been working on the electrics. So, for those of you that don't know, and I'm not going to be an expert or claim to be an expert on this, but everything comes on this app here. We've got Victron equipment, we've got Victron smart charger, which runs from the engine battery and chargers. We've got Victron MPPT, which is what takes the power from the sun through the solar panel and then charges the batteries up. And we've also got the Multi Plus, which is a power inverter but also a charger to charge the batteries up from mains hookup. If you're still following along, I'll try and explain a little bit more about that. Anyway, they all run off an app. We also have the smart shunt as well, which is like a battery monitor. If I click on that now, I'm not going to show you the password. Currently at 95%, so we've got, it tells you how many amps and how many watts are going out and in and all that business. I doubt there's going to be any solar coming in. We've got 4 watts coming in, 4 watts, so barely anything. I'm not the best at explaining electrics. You're no good at explaining electrics either, are you? You're about as good as me, in fact.
No, you're better than me, and that's saying something.
Yeah, it's true. So then we've got the Orion smart charger, which is going to ask me to log in again. So it's currently turned off. The reason why it's turned off is because I need to turn the ignition on to get that to work, because that works on battery voltage. So that is now running, and very shortly that will turn from off, hopefully, very shortly, to on. It's now bulk charging. So while they're driving to Skegness or Cleethorpes or wherever they're going, the batteries will be charged, and by the time they get there, more than likely they'll be 100% charged. They've got a 220 amp hours of battery, which is a bloody lot, to be fair. Right, so Rick's just shut that door so that I can demonstrate the table. Now, Rick's obviously made this table. I'm not going to take credit for it. Just move this table out of the way. That's the table in its, in fact that's not even the right word. That's the table in its correct position. That's the table in its correct position. So you can get round, get your legs in, sit down and have your vegan sausages. Right, that just tightens down and that's it. So it will wobble in a bit, and it shouldn't wobble. Very sturdy table. Just go to eat your tea on there, use your laptop on there, do editing on there. It's going to be a great seating area for them both to sit out together. You could potentially get 4 people around this table. So basically, to undo the table, you lift off the top like that, twist this black bit here. I just did up really tight. Twist this black bit here and then twist it out like that. Now, then this piece fits in here. You can sit this way. You can even, if you have guests around, you can sit against this. Just offers a bit more of a seating area. But again, that's. We're working with what space we've got, so it might seem like limited seating space, but that's a big seating area in comparison to what they have in their other van. And then all this pops down. If they don't want it, this is the storage in the big seating area. that can just be put in there. Like so, and then that just leaves that walkway. Now this is fairly flush fitting, it's not, doesn't stick up too much, it's not really a trip hazard, and that's all you see, and that's that. I have run the cable for the shower light now back down to the here, so I just need to fiddle about with that and get it to the switch panel. But Rick started working on the surround of the shower, like the fascia of it, to finish it off, and it just matches everything else. Like we've got a theme going through, obviously, as you can see, where we've got the ply grains and then we've got the cladding, so we're trying to incorporate that all the way through. It's not how I normally do it. Very similar to how this door frame is, where it's got that sort of grain on it. We've changed things up now because we've got all these sort of finishing touches here, and then everything's done like that. We've decided to go for the ply, and I think it's amazing. Again, not something I normally do. It kind of just came in a bit of a brainwave yesterday while we were just, well, we were kind of brainstorming, just having a chat about the way we should do things. We said, oh, wouldn't it be good if we just did the ply on the outside? Anyway, we're doing that now, so get ready for that. It's end of Wednesday, so are you in there? Do you want to just get you something to stand on?
Cheeky. I know what I'll do, yeah.
Make him a toddler
I'll stand at the back first, so I look taller. Hang on.
No, it's the other way around. I need to stand at the back.
No, you're alright, go on.
Right.
Yeah, cheek.
Windows have finally arrived. Now, we had lots of comments in last night's video about windows. They're not having windows. Oh God, what about windows? It's going to be dark in there without windows. The reason why we've done windows this way around is not because plans changed. It's because we weren't sure about windows. Well, Liam and Janine weren't sure about windows, and there was a lot of deliberation about where windows were going to go, how many windows we're going to have, and all that. But that I couldn't not work on this. Well, both of us couldn't not work on this while they decided which windows to have or where to have them or whatever. So we had to get on with it. Same as the door, we just had to get on with it and then work around it. So now we have to work around windows. The windows have arrived today. They look like this. Obviously that's a film on there. It'll be a bit, you know, clearer. That's what they're going to look like from the outside. Very stealth looking, flush fitting. And on the inside they've got blackout blinds and fly nets. Exactly the same as their SkyMax, so it's all going to match, all going to look lovely, and all that. Now, we've marked on here, you might not be able to see it, we've marked on here, in pencil, you can't really see, oh you can see it, yeah. Marked on it with pencil, where the windows are going to go. Now, we've had a lot of discussion about these windows, and what size windows we can have and can't have, and where they're going to go, and where they're not going to go, and all that business. And we've settled on 600 by 350 there, and then 500 by 350 there. This is now central to this unit here, which isn't quite central to the centre of that, but we've also got a brace in here which I don't really want to fuck with, so that is where that window is going to go. It's in the bang in the centre of there, so it should look good. And then this one, we kind of came up with a, so this gap here is now the same as this gap here, and then we measured between that point there and that point there to the centre, and then we've measured our window there. So they are kind of symmetrical to what we want it to be, to the inside. What it's going to look like on the outside, we do not know. Where it's going to interfere with lettering, we don't frankly really care, do we? Because it's not, we want to do the right job, not what looks good, if you know what I mean. It's about doing it right. So, and they're going to see them from the inside more than they're going to see them from the outside, and that's what's important. So right here, when they're stood here doing their kitchen-y stuff, that's what they're going to see, central. So hopefully tomorrow, because obviously it's going dark now, because we're so dedicated in here that we're doing overtime.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. That's like 2 days work in one day. Right, but I'll walk you through other bits and bobs. Now Rick has done a brilliant job of framing out the shower. I haven't done the siliconing yet, just because we've been busy doing other things. I've not got round to doing that, but the shower is ready to be sealed up, siliconed up. That is that bit done. The shower light is now on the switch panel, which I think is this one. No, that, all right, the SkyMax is now on a switch panel, which is that switch there. I'm guessing at that one. Yeah, that one there. It's for the shower. So that's just the bedroom. Yeah. So I'll just go back a little bit. Ooh, try not to fall out of the van. That's what the bedroom looks like, although the electrical cupboard light is on. I'll just turn that one off. Right, try again. So that's what the bedroom looks like. Look, quite nice, doesn't it? Quite cosy. We've still got some bits to finish off in the bedroom, some framing off and stuff like that, and I've just sent them a message about ordering a mattress for this. I've just got to still finish that trim piece there that's just been left for now. But that is it, end of Wednesday. Have we done anything else?
Just framing off on that.
Oh yeah, just some, hold on. Just, Rick's just framed off that a little bit better than it was because he weren't happy with my work.
Who is?
Who is happy with my work? Anyway, that's it. End of Wednesday, day like 23 or something.
Well, you've done the table, haven't we? Shown them the table.
Yeah, done that. Yeah. That's all done. Worktop has arrived, but it just arrived a bit late today for us to get cracking with that, so that's a tomorrow job. So potentially a tomorrow job would be windows and worktops tomorrow, and a bit of other framing off. Me and Rick made the executive decision to work some overtime this week. So I've said before, we only work 4 days a week because we've got families and that, and we need good work-life balance. Well, our work-life balance is getting kicked the fuck out of the way this week.
6 days.
6 days this week we're going to work. So what that means is we're going to get more stuff done hopefully.
I'm going, so you're going to miss me.
I'm going to miss you. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We've got lots to do today, so we're just letting you know that we're going to be here a lot longer this week. Right, so my next job is sorting out these windows. Because these windows have been an afterthought, it's very difficult to do this job. But with a bit of patience and some compromise, I think I'll be able to do it. Now, the difficulty I've got here is that this is the thickness between the two frames. And obviously, we've got 50mm insulation, so the gap's massive. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to make a bigger, cut this out to the bigger size. That's the size of the actual window, which is the size of that, but then this bit here is going to be a recess in, so then that bit will fit inside that recess, like so, and then we'll put a frame around it, basically. That's the basic way of explaining it. We'll put a frame around it, but it ain't going to be that easy. It's going to be a very difficult, day-long job, unfortunately, so, well, let's get cracking with that. Just going to let you know what I've done so far. Done some marking on the walls, some measurement. The Sharpie line is the glass cutout on the outside, and the pencil line is the cutout for the cladding that I'm going to cut out. So that's actually the whole thing that I'm going to be cutting out, but that's what it's going to look like on the inside, on the outside. Just drilled holes in the corners of this, so they've gone all the way out to the outside. So now on the outside, I know where my holes need to be. I just need to line them holes up and cut it out like I did the door. We'll do this one first, and then we'll see how we go, but that's basically the first stage. The tidy do 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 So now I'm just going to repeat that there. There's your windows you all wanted. There's your windows. Just going to leave them to go off though overnight. Come back tomorrow and make some frames for them. Come get your black bin bags. Give us a wave, Rick. Don't open it! Oh God!
Get off my land!
There we go. We've got windows in. 2 windows in. It's looking good. I'm feeling good about it. On the inside, it looks shit. But I'm not even going to show you how it looks on the inside yet, because we've not finished. All right, I'll show you. Look, it looks wank. But there's a reason why it looks like that, is because we've not finished yet. We're waiting for the glue to go off first before we do anything else. Rick, what have you done today?
An electrical cupboard.
We've got an electric cupboard now, so all the Victron gear is hidden in the cupboard. We've got the support on the bed. It's not really support, just a finish. And then he's put some shelves in this bit here, so we can put pants and stuff in there, and blankets and all that business in there behind the stairs to get up. We've finished off inside the bedroom, all the little trims and stuff that need to go on. And that's it really, isn't it? Like the windows have took up quite a bit of time because it's been a nightmare.
Measure 10 times, cut 1.
Measure 10 times, shit yourself then. But yeah, that's been the biggest nightmare today. It's Friday, which is normally our day off, so everybody's getting involved today. I want to give you some updates. I don't even know what time it is. Let me tell you what time it is. Nearly midday. We're just putting things together. I'll just show you. It's very difficult to. There's so much to do that it's very difficult to film at, and I do apologise for not filming. But the window frames are done. So the window frames are recessed because that's kind of how those windows are meant to be fitted. But obviously we've got thick insulation, so that's why it looks like that. But that is how a lot of motorhomes and stuff are built. But we've made it our own way, and that's good. So it's got the cool ply framing on to match everything else, match the shower and everything like that. I've been doing some more wiring today, running wires for the bobble switches and water pump and all that business. Also wiring the inverter to a switch, and also lining up this. So I've just screwed that down central. So I'm just looking now where that's going to go. I don't think I'm going to put this in today, but I just wanted to place that so you could see a little bit how that's going to be. Now there's going to be a tile finish on here, cement board, and then a tile finish on here, all the way around. That's not close distance for such a tiny burner. Yours is closer than that, isn't it? To your wall? Yeah, I think mine is as well. So the heat transfer sideways isn't as bad as you would think it is. And then also, obviously, you can see the divider between this and the seating area. So when the person's sat here, the cushion can't get anywhere near. You can sit there and it'd be nice and warm. That'll warm up the entire van in no time, won't it?
Do you want to see it live? I haven't tried it yet.
Go on then. It's not going to fit because... Oh, a bit baggy that, isn't it? Right, and there you go. There's the sink in.
That's only a template.
That's only a template. Yeah, that worktop's not the proper worktop. We've got a bamboo worktop, but we're making templates just because the bamboo worktop is
£200.
200 quid a sheet. Plus about, I think it was 60 quid postage. 60 quid postage to get that worktop.
7 days to get here, so.
Yes, it took 7 days. So we want to make templates ready. But the worktop's going on today. Yeah, worktop's going on today properly. So we're just test fitting tap as well. you see what it's going to look like. They have got a stainless theme running through with the sink tap, this pipe here, the doorknobs, hob, even fridge front actually, and then the switches that I expertly made. Did I mention I made all them by hand? But yeah, you can see what it's going to look like. It's looking more and more like a home. Every fucking thing we put in it. Yeah. Everything we put in now.
It's nice that. It's nice size that. Looked too big before that.
It did look a bit big, but now it's spot on there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a whopper that.
Spot on, I guess. I've just been dead busy today. Rick's not done something. Just kidding. Right. So Rick has been really busy. The new worktops are now on. As you can see, bamboo worktops are absolutely beautiful. Look at them. Whoosh. And the sink it just complements it, doesn't it? Looks amazing. And then the big worktop is on, and the hob is, and we've put it together just so you can see it there. Rick's made a couple of chopping boards, and that's everything looking spot on.
Fall out.
Try and swing out here a little bit to try and get everything in. Still bits to do, as you already know. Some electric stuff to do, a couple of cables that I've run but not connected up. The shower still needs, well, it needs cleaning first. I need to clean the shower, get all the excess silicone off. I've got a scraper for that, and then do a bead all the way around to seal it. And then there's the bobble and hot water systems to sort out. So I'm going to start on that tomorrow, which will be Saturday, which will be day 6 of this week, because we're dedicated motherfuckers, aren't we?
Yeah, get it all done.
Right, see you tomorrow. So, of all the essentials that are needed in this van, I've just fitted a new essential. Oh!
Yeah, give it here.
Foot.
Right, go on, swing.
I don't swing too bad.
It's not up properly yet.
Are you ready? Do I look sexy?
You always look sexy. Oh God! Picnic camper then.
Whoa!
Oh dear.
I mean, that was something that I wasn't really going to tell you about until later, but it was just an idea that I had, and the idea was to get like a normal kiddie's swing, but then Liam bought that, which does look very much like
Parachute.
a disability. Well, it looks like an upside down parachute, but also something that you would get disabled people into the bath with. Right, so it's Saturday. The van is in worse condition today than it was yesterday. We've got things around wiring. It looks worse. It looks like we've gone backwards. But the diesel heater's plugged in. This plug socket will be plugged in, but when I get some longer screws for that. So that's how that's going to look. They are ugly as sin, but I've got a plan for that. Bobble has started to be put together. And the plumbing to the tap is now in. Rick's done some bits, some wooden trims and stuff to help me out because he's leaving today, and that is it. So thanks for watching this week. Next week it might be the last week. Not 100% sure. I'm trying to make next week the last week, but we'll see. That is it for this week. But Rick's got something he wants to say.
Bye, Felicia.